I'm going to seriously work on my posture during this video because I noticed during the last one that I was basically like this the whole time, which there's nothing wrong with that, but it did not feel right. Alrighty. Oh, I hate this stuff. Usually I when I see people in the day, I like see people as in people come by in the morning. I tend to like have my morning brew and get ready with them as for my day as I'm drinking my coffee or having my breakfast. But today we're doing this together, so I don't know why I put this stuff on because I have no idea what it does, but it is like a hydrating illuminating primer. I don't think it makes it just feels like slime on my face and I don't like it. But I prepared some questions earlier for our chit-chatting pleasureinos. A lot of people asked actually what I'm up to these days, and like it's a long story, and I was kind of like getting ready this morning to have a day where I would film a lot about what's happened the last couple of years and what's gotten me to this point where I'm at now. We're not going to do that because I have other plans today to see my bestie boo that I actually met in, I don't know if I should mention the name because things did not go well at this place for me. This is concealer, by the way, but I have no idea how to put concealer on. I actually don't know how to put makeup on either, so you're welcome. But yeah, I'm going to see my best friend this morning. And so I probably am going to get ready and then not film anything about what life has been like the last 5 years. But we're going to talk a little bit about it, I suppose, right now. Currently, at present, I am enrolled as a social work student. It makes me so happy to say that because if you just knew what it took for me to get to that point and the BS that came along with it all. Obviously very grateful for the journey that, well, not grateful for the traumatizing events that came with the journey, but it's all part of the process, right? Like what is going on? I like to think this is a look. What am I saying? I don't even know. Social work. Yes, I'm a social work student and I love it. It's the best thing that ever happened. There's a lot of good things. There's a lot of great things. This is going to be an all over the place video and I'm getting really frustrated at myself, but we're just going to go with it. We're going to keep persisting on. I feel like I want to start all over again. Mostly because I forget what I was talking about. Oh my gosh. I'm feeling very frustrated right now, but it's fine. Anyway, back to the conversation. I'm just gonna look at my makeup and focus on that while I chat to you because I just can't bring myself to look up there right now. It's fine, it's fine, it's all great. Everything's wonderful. I'm done having a bit of a freak out. I'll probably go back to having a freak out, but that's fine, that's okay. So yes, I'm getting ready to go see my bestie today that I met at Wandi Nerida. I think I really want to talk about my experience there, but I also don't want to get in trouble. I don't have a lot of bad things to say, only a few. I am like actually internally having a bit of a panic attack right now and I don't know why. Probably because I just want to do so good and I want to do nice things and I'm struggling to feel like I'm achieving that, and I don't need people to tell me because, I mean, like it's nice to get positive feedback, but also like I'm trying to learn that like I can, okay, I'm upset. I think I'm gonna just go back to turning this into a bit more of a light-hearted video because I take everything so seriously and it doesn't need to be. Nothing's wrong, nothing bad is happening right now. I'm just doing my makeup, getting ready for a lovely day, and I don't need to panic at the disco. What's the point? There is no point. I'm about to be like, I try to wear makeup less these days while I'm putting on makeup. But yeah, makeup is definitely a thing that I do a little bit less, but some days I like to do it just to feel a little bit pretty, a little bit extra pretty. Just kind of do it and hope for the best because yeah, I am not a makeup tutorial. I'm sure there is thousands of those that you can find. I'm not one of them, so don't at me for the way I do my makeup. I have no idea what I'm doing. Me at everything in life. I'm just like looking at the questions that I put together. I do not feel well today. Talk about one of your most recent accomplishments. What? Why am I like this? I guess I could talk about how last year I finally managed to apply for a Christmas casual job. I'd only been wanting to do it for like a million years. I'm not going to say exactly how many because I'm a little embarrassed to admit how long it took me to actually make that happen. But I put together a resume, a very sad little resume, well, maybe just sad compared to what some people's resumes look like. And I took that resume to 2 stores, and both of the stores, I didn't know that they were like linked, like they're basically like sibling stores. I was really lucky. I came home from having taken my resume to these 2 stores. It was so crazy too because they did like a little random on the spot interview. So I walked in and I was like, hi, I'm here to sorry, I start to pause and stutter when I start to think too hard rather than just continuing with my story. Yeah, they were like, why are you interested in working here? Do you have any like past experience in retail or hospitality? One of the most crazy random questions that one of the people asked me was if you could be part of any like universe, what team in that universe would you be a part of? And what they meant by that was basically like, would you be part of like the Avengers or I'm trying to think of other things, like if you would be like part of Harry Potter's crew. Crew? Are we from the hood? Yes we are. I was so unprepared for any question like that. I was like, oh, I'm a Disney princess. and they were like, oh yeah, okay. And I'm like, yes, if I could be part of any universe, it would be the Disney universe and I would be one of the Disney princesses. And I was just so like adamant about that being my answer. But I think in the long run, it kind of helped. Because even though it was probably not what they were asking, my conviction was there. So, and I was just, they already knew me from being a customer as well. And I always come into the store and have a lot of energy and get very excited about everything that is being sold. Anyway, so I got a call that same day being like, hey Bree, we're having like a group interview process. I'm just so distracted. My computer screen is dolphins right now and it's like they're moving. Yeah, so then they called me. And I was like, yes, I'm available. Sorry. What do I say? Yes, they called me in for a group interview, and it was that same day, and it was after the store had closed. And basically, like, I arrived around 6 p.m. and there was like maybe like 6 to 8 other people there. I can't actually remember. And it was definitely just a bunch of like nerdy neurodivergent beings, shall we say. And they called us all in, they put us in a circle, and they're like, yeah, so this is a group interview. You're going to be answering questions, and we're going to ask you to do a few activities and icebreakers. And it felt a little bit like drama class, if you ever did drama class in high school. It was a lot of fun. Well, I'm sad to say that my phone stopped recording because it ran out of memory. So hopefully that doesn't happen again, but I missed me talking about me going to a job interview and having a job and all the amazing stuff about having a job, and that is okay. Maybe it wasn't meant to be. I have no idea. And then I also missed talking about what I do to stay organized. This is good practice for me to be like, let's be concise. I know I can do it. I don't do it often. I like to waffle on a little bit. But my three favorite things to stay organized is to have a paper list. Very old school of me, I know. But I always need like a hard copy of something in front of me to remember and to know what is going on. I don't know why that is, but I need like a list in front of me. Otherwise, it just completely goes over my head. Another thing that I love to use is an app on my phone called Time Tree. It is a freaking game changer. I'm able to put like all my appointments, all my uni schedule. When I had work, I'd put my work shifts when I catch up with people, and it just is it helps me to like coordinate what I'm doing day to day and know what's going on, and to be able to remember. And I'm like, oh, what am I doing today? I can't even remember. And I pull up my time tree and it's like what I'm doing. And it's also really cool because this is not sponsored, by the way, even though please, Time Tree, sponsor me. I can see what my friends are doing as well. So if I'm like, oh, I'd love to see so-and-so, I can like pop onto their Time Tree if they use the app too, and be like, oh, they're actually available today. But like, that doesn't always mean someone's available. They may be having like a personal day, or they may not have updated their calendar or something. But at least like then I'm like, I know that I can text them or call them, and I'm less likely to be interrupting them unless like English, put my words together. If they have work or something, I won't bother messaging them because I know that they're already not available. But I can still send them a message to be like, thinking of you, have a good day at work, or something like that, which I love being able to do. Yeah. And then what was the other thing I did talk about, but I can't really remember? Oh, yes. Sorry, I'm talking really quickly. Yeah. My OT taught me this trick about using, my phone to remind me to do things. Like if I have, because I'm just really good at forgetting. I don't know why, but I am. So she's like, you can literally tell your phone, you can go like, hey, I don't want to say it because Siri, and she will like stop recording. That's probably what happened last time. No, it's not, because I was in the middle of telling a story and I checked and it wasn't that. So sometimes when I have an appointment, I'll say, hey, and then she will be like, uh-huh. And I'm like, remind me that I have an appointment at 4 o'clock or something like that. Or if I'm like really busy brain that day, I can be like, hey, remind me to put my dinner in the air fryer when I get home. And because she has like my location thing registered, when I arrive home and I walk in the door, I'll hear a little boop on my phone, and I'll look at my phone and it will be like a reminder to do that. So then I can like go about my nighttime, like wind down. I'm still really, really not good at it, but I am working on it. And so I can like put my dinner in the microwave or the air fryer while I have a shower or unpack my bags or, you know, get comfy or whatever I have to do. So that is wonderful. I love it. Those are my 3 things. Please tell me what you do to stay organized. I used to be very like, don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me how to live my life. I got Time Tree from a friend, like the idea of using it. She used it and then she told me about it. And then I got a bunch of other people onto it. And it is chef's kiss, the best thing ever. And then also obviously I got the reminders thing from my OT. I'm sure she didn't come up with it herself, but I'm sure a lot of people do it, but I didn't do it until a couple of months ago. So yeah, I forgot about the fact that I was doing my makeup. Oh, I feel cute in this little purple eyeshadow. I was going to say, I'm not going to do much for makeup look today. Mostly just that I'm not going to do much more than this. Because this is already a lot and I am feeling tired. I'm probably going to go back to sleep because it is only, I can't read the time right now. It's still early in the morning. I forgot about my drinks over here. I don't know about y'all, but y'all, I don't know about you all, but my coffee in the morning when I drink it, if I don't go and do something after, I will just go back to bed. It just calms me down so much that I'm like, oh, I could go back to sleep now. I have no idea what this is looking like, by the way. I'm looking at myself in the mirror, but I don't know what it looks like here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk about. I did write, like, what are your favorite books and podcasts and movies? That is a loaded freaking question. I'm currently listening to Recipe Club. It's on Spotify and I really like it. It's very easy to listen to. I'm probably going to stop listening to it soon though, because I will either run out of episodes or get bored. I'm also listening to another podcast every time she releases an episode from Jeanette McCurdy, and it's called Hard Feelings, and she just like chit chats about little things. They're only like 20-minute episodes, but I love it. She's great. I think she's wonderful. Obviously she has her book, I'm Glad My Mum Died, which I read when she released it and it was very good. My favorite books are, and have been, I read them like half a dozen times each and probably will read them again soon just because I like to reread for some reason. I think they're just a comfort for me, but I love The Tattooist of Auschwitz, I can't say it. And then the book that comes after that called Silka's Journey. And then there's another one called The Three Sisters, but Silka's Journey is definitely my favorite. I don't know what it is about it, but I just freaking love it. TV shows I'm watching at the moment is New Amsterdam. I think I just got up to season 3. I'm not actually sure. My like comfort show when I'm like trying to like wind down or whatever, or just have on in the background when I'm doing stuff, is The Simpsons. And then movies, I'm not sit up straight. I just love all Disney movies. That's what I love. I will happily watch a Disney flick. And I recently went to the cinema. I don't like the cinema usually because it's dark and there's people everywhere and I feel like I'm closed in, even though I'm not claustrophobic by any means, but I just don't like the feeling of being in the cinema. But my friend who just moved away to Launceston, why did it have to be so specific about where she moved? She moved very far away and we were catching up a lot before she left, but she's like, let's go see Wonka. And so we went to see that at the cinema and I loved it. We just went to like a little tiny cinema here in Brisbane and it's like my new favorite place to go, even though I haven't been back, but I have plans to go back. And I really enjoyed Wonka quite a lot. I did not know it was going to be a musical, but yeah, it was good. I liked it. I think that's it for those topics. I love talking about things, if you couldn't tell. I think the last thing that I'm going to talk about in this video is, I forget, the last few weeks since like work has been winding down. I say winding down, I don't have a job anymore. What am I talking about? Since I was like getting less shifts, and then I stopped getting shifts. We're not going to comment on how crusty my mascara brush is either, okay? All right, just don't do it. What was I going to talk about? I've already forgotten. So I have recently been organizing my home a lot. I should do a home tour. That would be so cute. Oh my gosh, please, please, please tell me if you want to see a home tour. That would be so fun and cute. My house is a bit interesting, but I would so love to show you guys. That would be fun. Okay, that has to go on my list, but only if people actually want to see it. Yeah, I've recently just been moving my shit around, and like I not threw away. I donated a lot of furniture and sold a few bits of furniture. And then I also, because I had a job, I had a little bit of extra pocket money. I've been updating my study space, turning it into a bit more of an office space. Yeah, it's been a bit of a journey, not gonna lie. I've had to get a lot of help from people with building IKEA furniture. That shit is stressful. I don't know how people survive, how relationships survive building IKEA furniture, but everyone that helped me, they're still in my life. So thank you. Shout out to those legendary human beings. There's like 2 of them, but you guys know who you are, and I love you so, so very much. And then last week, I made a very big purchase. I bought myself a desktop computer. I have never owned a desktop computer personally, so it was a really big deal, but I just know it's going to enhance my ability to engage with study, and I might even play some cute games and stuff like that. Have a few side hustles. I don't know what that means. I don't know why I did that side eye, but yeah, super keen for that. I might even do like a little computer setup, because I've been trying to get some inspiration from other people's computer setups. And why does it take so long for me to put mascara on? I'm nearly done. My favorite bit of my whole makeup routine is putting like a bit of blush on my nose and my cheeks. I remember when I was my friend's bridesmaid. Oh my gosh, it was a million years ago now. I've been a bridesmaid twice actually in my life. How lucky, how blessed that I've been a bridesmaid freaking twice. Oh, I want to cry. But yes, when I was a bridesmaid, and the makeup artist was doing my makeup, and the bride and the other 2 bridesmaids are blonde and like a bit tan, and at the time I had my ginger hair going on, which might go back to, and she kind of did my makeup similar to the bride and the bridesmaids, and I was like, okay. And once she'd finished, I just felt like I looked a bit wish-washy, and I was like, can you just like add a bit of like blush to my cheeks? And she did, and I felt like instantly I felt better. I was like, perfect. You couldn't have done it better. Like, stunning. I look beautiful. But yeah, now I just love blush. Was there something I was talking about? Oh, my computer desktop. Yeah. I don't know how I diverted from that topic, but I'm all over the place. I don't even remember what I was saying. I'm feeling tired. So I'm just gonna put my setting spray on, which this smells so good. Okay, don't ruin it before you bloody put this on. It smells like coconut. I don't know why it smells like coconut because there is no coconut in here. Am I finished? Did I finish my makeup? I can't remember. I think so. I say I can't remember a lot. Oh, I hate this part. It's hard for me not to smile. Anywho. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me while I got ready for my day. I'm gonna have a little nappity nap, then probably get going. If you liked these sort of videos, please let me know. I had a good time, even though it felt very chaotic. Leave any questions below if there's like something you want answered in another video. I do plan to do a bit of a what's happened in the last 5 years kind of video. It will probably come in like 5 parts because a lot happened. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to see more from me. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. I had a wonderful time chit-chatting with you, and I guess I will see you again soon. Bye.
Serve your time like you wasted